Tanisi, I'm Tiar Wheatle, and I'm a reporter based in Winnipeg. I've been with APTN now this time for just a little over a year. Last time I was here, it was for about 5 years, from 2007 to 2012. A story that's personally impacted me, I would have to say, was the trial of a serial killer here in Winnipeg. He was convicted of first-degree murder against 4 Indigenous women: Rebecca Contois, Morgan Harris, Mercedes Myron, and at the time, they gave her the name Masquerade Bijike Ikwe, but has since been identified as Ashley Shingus. The MMIWG issue has personally impacted me. I have 2 cousins that were murdered. I try not to speak about them because I try to give that space to their parents and their immediate siblings to talk about it. But that just goes to show how prevalent the issue is within the Indigenous community. I think working for APTN played a major impact on how I was able to cover the trial. They gave me the space to tell the story how I felt necessary. As somebody who worked at the National Inquiry into Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women Girls while that was happening, I got to spend a lot of time with the families who talked about, wanting people to do stuff in a trauma-informed way. I learned from that. You grow as a person, as a reporter, and one of the things is, you get feedback from people, and you have to learn how to take that in a good way and want to change how you do storytelling. In court, we were given this 20-hour interrogation video that the police did. Many of the other mainstream outlets, gave him sound ups. They played that interrogation and they heard from that serial killer himself. I made it a point at APTN to not give him those sound ups. I thought, would my family be happy with the way I'm telling this story? That was always at the back of my mind. Being at APTN helped with being trauma-informed and helping with these families. I think in those moments, it means everything to our audience because, we're trying our best to show that the people that have been lost, are stolen, are murdered, they're valued, we're leaving their family feeling like, we're doing justice to their loved one, we're giving them that dignity, and that's important because these people mattered.